Thank you, Imam. Next, I have the honor of introducing Mr. Abdul Kundi. Abdul Kundi is the founder and chairman of the MAC-PAC organizing committee. He previously served as president of the Pakistan Chamber of Commerce USA in 2010. Mr. Kundi is an accomplished author, community organizer, and political activist. He has written 5 books and contributed to leading international publications and was also a founding writer for Independent Urdu. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Abdul Kundi.
Assalamu alaikum. The speaker has to first arrange his setting, right? So I have to first do the thing so I can speak. Thank you each for conducting this program. Good morning, and thank you all for joining us today. First, I extend my sincere gratitude to our keynote speaker, Mike Barkley, for his accepting our invitation and sharing his insights on political engagement. Mike has long championed the rights of people, and MAC-PAC was proud to endorse him in the last elections. Thank you, Mike, for your continued advocacy. I appreciate a special welcome to our guest from out of town, Mustafa Zaidi. He messaged me this morning. He had his son is getting married, so last minute commitment and he couldn't come. But I appreciate his partnership. We have been jointly promoting policy proposals. And our objective is to work with other organizations around US that are engaged in politics and to have a united front. I also want to thank each of you for taking time from your weekend and families to be here to share a meal and engage in meaningful conversation. Thank you very much. A lot of people have asked me about the Central Committee of MAC-PAC, so today is a good opportunity to introduce all of them to you. First and foremost, Imtiazul Haq, if you could please stand up, Imtiaz. Thank you. Imtiaz is I think one of my closest friends here in Fresno. And whenever I have an idea I want to work on, he's the first person I contact and have an engagement. And if he disapproves of a project, it's hard for me to proceed. So his approval and consent is prime for me. Thank you, Imtiaz, for all your support. Thank you. Dr. Ashraf is unfortunately not here today, but all of you know he has been active in community for last 3 decades. He is a founder of the first Islamic school in Central Valley, VCS, and he is one of our board members. The first female political activist that joined us, and you must have seen her in the Palestinian protest, very active, shouting for the rights of Palestine, Hamad al-Misri, if you could please stand up. Today's event would not have been possible without her contribution. Thank you, Anand, for your work. And one of our mission is to engage youth leaders and develop young leaders who can lead the community for a long time. Ariz Latif, as you can see, is a young aspiring politician. She's engaged in a lot of organizations, and she wants to run for office one day, and we want MAC-PAC to be the platform for her. Thank you. And one person, I think, that provided a lot of boost and energy and commitment. And I think since he joined this team, there is a new energy and new dynamic because of his presence. And he is our young leader, Umair Javed. Umair. He is restless, I mean, midnight he will send you a message, we forgot that and we forgot that. And thank you, Umair, for your contribution. I really appreciate it. Arshad Hassan is another person of the community. He's part of VCS board. He couldn't come today. He sent me a message apologizing, and he has been contributing. The most senior person, and I'm saying senior not because of age, but because of his experience, his commitment, his dedication. The most critical part of any organization is to manage finances. And Mahdeen found a person who makes sure every penny is spent rightly, and he will not rest until he get all documentation to make sure that Mahdeen is compliant. Thankfully, he is also helping us, supporting us. Uzair Mirza. When we started the organization, one of the things we wanted to do is to create an identity, a symbol that can convey a message and that can portray our mission that we are part of the American society, but we are also part of the Muslim Ummah. So we needed a logo, an icon that could represent that. And today with us here is Tahir Johar. Tahir, he is an architect. He is the person who developed the concept for our logo, and I think the moment people saw it, they felt that it's rightly convey our mission and vision. Thank you, Tahir, for that.
And he is also a runner, marathon runner.
He's a marathon runner, by the way. You see, a few of our community are part of marathon, and Ilyas also is also a marathon runner. So why MAC-PAC? Why we found this organization? MAC-PAC was founded in response to a clear need. The Central Valley lacked a political platform to represent the interests and rights of Muslim Americans. Since our launch in January 2024, we have taken firm steps towards realizing that mission. For the 2024 November elections, we issued a list of endorsements. Out of the 5 US Congressional candidates in the Central Valley that we endorsed, 4 won their elections, especially Adam Gray, who won by 250 votes. And we say that his victory is because of our endorsement, because he lost his last election by 300 some votes, and we feel that our endorsement made a difference and made him win his seat for the US Congress. We also endorsed candidates for the California State Assembly, and most of them won their contest. This journey that we have had its own challenges, especially during the emotionally charged times like the humanitarian crisis in the Middle East. We adopted a thorough endorsement process and chose to support the Democratic candidate for president. This decision sparked criticism within the community, but we remain committed to constructive political engagement. Today we see the consequences of the new administration's direction: increased uncertainty for immigrants, including legal immigrants, economic instability, and strained global alliances. Even friends are saying they are not sure if they can rely on US leadership. MAC-PAC has consistently sent policy statements, policy proposals to members of Congress on issues like potential Muslim ban, social unrest risks, and the importance of US-Muslim world relations. We can't change the past, but we can improve the future. We ask for your continued support, engagement, and resources to build a platform that advances our vision, a socially just America, where Muslim Americans have a strong voice. Politics has always been about building better societies. It's the work of prophets, as Abid eloquently explained. Whether it was Prophet Musa asking for liberation of his people, Prophet Shuaib, advocacy for economic justice, Prophet Jesus, stand against exploitation, or Prophet Muhammad's establishment of a pluralistic, just society. To grow MAC-PAC, We need you as volunteers, voters, donors, and ambassadors. When we endorse candidates, we count on your votes and campaign contributions. That's how we earn influence. Remember, this is a capitalist society. If you don't give money, they don't recognize you as influential. If you don't give votes, they don't recognize you as people they want to serve. So please remember that when we endorse a candidate, we expect that you will provide them campaign donations and vote as a bloc. Only through unity and shared effort can we make meaningful progress. That is the message we want to convey today. I thank you all again. May peace and blessings be with you. Thank you.